Hello everyone, welcome back to the Personal Space Show. My name is Ravion, and today we're going to discuss a certain type of holiday. And I'm not talking about Halloween, or Christmas, or any other stuff in that matter. The holiday I'm gonna talk about is Thanksgiving. The thing about what comes to Thanksgiving is that when it's about to come, like, no one even really talks about it that much. You don't see commercials about it. Like, whenever I look at TV and when Halloween is over, people start to put on the Christmas commercials, but why not Thanksgiving? I just don't understand that. That is very questionable to me. To me, it is. To me, it's not. It's just not everybody. I don't think. What is really the answer to? Do people still do Thanksgiving? Like, I know there are certain people who don't due to religious standards, but and also about that whole thing for all of you viewers know about that whole thing about Thanksgiving with all the Pilgrims and Native Americans, and that whole thing with the Pilgrims and Native Americans. Yeah, that is a very questionable thing. But we're not here to talk about
the Native Americans. Justice.
For you people, you know, I'll remember him. He is my associate who
You're
the personal.
You're not that professional, guys.
He is my person that I know who sometimes helps me or does what he wants in the videos. You might have. But we're not here to talk about that. The only thing I just to know about that is just you're not gonna get a clear answer about that story at all. But the story about the Pilgrims and the Native Americans about Thanksgiving. So, here's what I think about Thanksgiving. I do it, but I don't really think about the other things like I want to visit, but maybe not. I'll just do that when it's Christmas time.
Ooh.
But when Thanksgiving, I just do it in a way that is very simple to me in these 3 steps. Step 1, wake up early. The reason to wake up early is to maybe make your a little self a snack so you can have something to digest while the real food is cooking. 2, for past time, you could watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. That's where that whole thing with all the floats everywhere in New York. It's a really good thing to watch it. That's what I do. That's what I'm starting to do. I'm starting to make that into a thing now. And 3rd, we're just in a different background. I'll tell you later. You can dig in and eat, which is good for you and a little different for me because last year I actually had to wait until it was night. But that's not what we're here to talk about here. I just think I think Thanksgiving is sort of like a sort of day where you can spend time with your folks and family and maybe, I don't know, talk about a few things like that if it's sanitary. And there's this one thing that I forget that always comes to mind whenever it's this type of month, and that is Black Friday. But I really don't want to talk about Black Friday that much because I don't do that, and things haven't really been the same after 2020 after that. So it's best not to do that unless you want to. I'm not forcing you. I'm not stopping you. Who knows? But that's all. We're going to talk about this later. But that's all we have in store today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And until we meet again, my name is Ravion. This has been the Personal Space Show. Happy Thanksgiving, and later, my gator.